The chorus of voices comes and goes like the ebb and flow of the water. It's close before suddenly becoming distant as it gradually fades into the depths of a murky consciousness. When I wake up again, I find myself lying by the riverside. My sleeves are soaked with cold water. Was I unable to remember anything before? As an outsider, my memories slowly fade away, just like the revenants. Wait, Xavier! I freeze before I sit up and look around frantically. Xavier? No one answers. I stand and start my search. I soon spot a familiar figure in a nearby field of flowers. Xavier! I steady my breathing and stand in front of him. It seems as though he hasn't noticed me. Seemingly in a deep slumber, he lies quietly amongst the flowers. Thin wisps of black mist are wrapped around his body. It's as if the resentment of countless revenants is corroding him. His breathing is stable, his chest rises and falls with every breath. He's not injured. Is he actually sleeping? A weight is lifted from my chest. I crouch down beside him and poke the back of his hand. No response. He's always been a light sleeper. He'd sense my presence as soon as I took a step in his direction before. But he seems to have fallen into a defenseless slumber this time. I can't help but lean toward him, to the point where I only need to look down to see his long, soft eyelashes. You're always stern when you're awake, but I'll admit, you look cute when you're sleeping. The person you like, the one you want to give flowers to, wouldn't she want to see you smile? I touch the corner of his mouth and imagine what he might look like with a grin. Without realizing it, I start smiling. Did you say my name? Or was I imagining it? Xavier, who exactly are you? Deciding to set aside these unanswerable questions, I lie down beside him and touch his hair. The strands are entwined around my fingers, and I begin tying knots, one by one, for him. Next time you give me a cold look, I'll just think of how you're letting me mess with you right now. As if hearing my words, his brow furrows slightly. Keep sleeping if you're tired. He suddenly opens his eyes. I loosen my grip and the half-braided strands of hair escape from my hand. You... Our gazes meet in the darkness. He doesn't speak, instead opting to stare at me for a long, long time. It lasts for so long that questions appear in my mind. Is he trying to confirm something? Or is he waiting for something?
You're here.
Huh?
I had an incredibly long dream. I followed my teacher into battle, and then I journeyed through the starry sea. When I returned, you were gone.
His voice is soft and hoarse. It still carries traces of that dreamlike days.
So much happened during those 300 years in your absence. I don't even know where to begin. I doubt you want to hear those boring details. Do you remember our little planet? I told you about it before. The wavy leaf sea lavenders grow better there. I brought back some seeds and hoped I could grow them for you.
So the name of that flower is waveleaf sea lavender? My hand trembles, and I feel a sharp pain. The brooch on his chest has pricked my fingertip.
Back then, it was just like this. I thought my intentions were clear. Why didn't you understand them? Maybe I'm the one who's foolish. I should have been more direct from the beginning.
He gently holds my finger and carefully wipes away the drop of blood.
When we last saw each other, you said you had feelings for someone. It doesn't matter to me yet. Why wasn't that person by your side when you were in danger? Forget him.
His persistent gaze stays on me for a long time. I can only nod in response. I don't like him anymore. But I like you. Is that all right? As those words hang in the air, everything suddenly falls silent. Even the wind stops blowing. The night is still, and the flower field is silent. Only the distant waters of the river laps against the shore. Neither of us moves, and I'm trying to think of words that could break the tension. Then he shifts closer to me. Huh? His cool fingertips press against my jawline, and our breaths intertwine. I attempt to create some distance between us.
What's wrong? Am I not allowed to kiss you here?
He lowers his head, his expression indiscernible. All I can feel is his cool breath against my eyelashes.
Oh, of course. Why would you want to see me like this?
The hand at my nape suddenly tightens its grip, and he lowers his head again. Instead of retreating, he stubbornly kisses me. It feels like I'm trapped in a thick, viscous stream. I'm unable to wake up and unwilling to try. The warmth and pressure from his hand seep into my skin. They carry an affection that borders on obsession.
This is my dream. I'm free to do as I please. You're a figment of my imagination, weren't you?
As our lips touch, I catch a glimpse of the lumen flora gently swaying. The wind has begun to stir again.